Welcome back, everyone. We are live from the Obama Presidential Center all morning long. But joining me right now, live, is Stewart McLaurin, president of the White House Historical Association. I'm so honored that you decided to join us, Stewart. I know it was probably not easy getting through security.
Well, Dana, it's an exciting morning, a beautiful morning, and it's just fantastic to be here. A wonderful day for America.
You know, I know that you've worked closely with several presidents, first ladies, and staff members to make sure that White House history is documented and preserved. How is this new center bringing that history to life here in Chicago?
Well, you know, these presidential libraries, birthplaces, childhood homes all across America, this will be among the newest, obviously, today. The Teddy Roosevelt Library will open on July 4th in North Dakota. These are extraordinary outposts of civics education across our nation. So no matter where you are, you can go in your community or your state and learn something about a president, a first lady, and that time in American history.
And every center or library, if you will, is very different, of course.
They are. They're not cookie cutter at all. And they really take on the personality of the person that they represent.
You know, I know you served in your role during some of President Obama's term,
yes,
correct?
That's right.
What's the biggest surprise so far that you've had about what this center contains or how it's been built or anything?
Well, you know, you get a preconception of it from the pictures that you see, but walking up to it today, it's just majestic. The setting, the environment, the location, the things that will draw the community to this place to learn about a president. Maybe it's basketball that drives them. Maybe it's the public library that draws them. The community activities in the setting is so unique here in this special place, and I think it tells the story that the Obamas want told, and this is important for them to be able to reach out not only to Chicago but the country and the world. You
know, you talked about containing information the Obamas want to make sure people have access to. One thing that Valerie Jarrett, who is the CEO of the Obama Foundation, said to me was that they are also making sure they include the challenges that he faced during his presidency, some of the failures, frankly, that he might have had, things he couldn't get done or things that didn't go the way that he wanted them to. In a time where some would say some are trying to erase history, is that important to include both, if you will, the wins and the losses?
We know that is important, not just to tell the glowing story. A president's legacy is the good and the bad, the challenges, and all that happened during that period of time. And they strive to tell that in a way that's accurate, certainly true, faithful to the historical narrative, but yet in a way that gives context to it over the course of that presidency, and in this case, 8 years of American history.
You know, one of the things I'm constantly saying is we need to stress the importance of history, and maybe there needs to be more of an emphasis on education. Do centers like this help with that?
You know, history education, civics education in our country, we're in this summer of commemorating our 250th anniversary as a nation. What a wonderful way to open during the context of this 250th anniversary to teach young Americans, Americans of all ages, and remind them of the responsibilities we have as citizens, the history of those who went before us, dealt with incredible, difficult challenges, righted wrongs in our nation's history, fought wars and overcame challenges on the global stage. And this is a lens into a history of our country during 8 years. And I hope visiting here, young people will be inspired to learn more about our great country and to get involved themselves. This will teach them in this community setting perhaps how to get involved in Chicago and be an activist here first, like President Obama was.
All right, Stewart McLaurin, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I mean, it really has been great talking to you.
My pleasure.
And I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. This is so exciting to be here.
I know, and energy is building.
It is.
You can feel it.
You can tell it.
Yeah, you can feel it and you can hear it.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Stewart.